The evening is quiet as I sit in my small apartment in a little town in Eastern Europe. The sky outside is deep blue, almost purple, with a few stars just starting to shine. The air is cool, slipping through the open window, carrying the smell of autumn leaves and distant rain. I light a candle on my wooden table, its flame small but warm, casting a soft golden glow across the room. The walls are painted a soft cream color, with tiny cracks that show the age of this old building. I wrap a blanket around my shoulders, its wool soft and comforting, and settle into my chair. Tonight feels special, like a moment made for remembering. I look at the old wooden box on the table in front of me. It is small, with carvings of flowers on the lid, faded but beautiful. The wood is dark, polished by years of touch. This box belonged to my grandmother, and now it is mine. Inside, I know there are letters, old letters from people I loved. From days that feel far away, I have not opened the box in a long time. But tonight, my heart tells me to look inside. I run my fingers over the carvings, feeling their smoothness, and lift the lid. The smell of old paper rises, faint but familiar, like a whisper from the past. The letters are tied with a red ribbon, soft and worn. I untie it carefully, and the ribbon falls away, revealing a stack of envelopes. Some are yellowed, their edges soft from age. Others are white, but creased, showing years of being held. The handwriting on them is different, some neat, some messy, each one a piece of someone's heart. I pick up the first letter, its paper thin and delicate. The ink is blue, faded but clear, and I recognize my mother's writing. My heart feels warm like the candle's light, and I begin to read. The room is quiet, except for the soft sound of the wind outside. The candle flickers, making shadows dance on the walls. I read my mother's words written when I was a child. She talks about a summer day, when we walked to the lake near our town. Her words are simple, but they paint a picture. The blue water, the warm sun, the smell of grass, I can see it in my mind, clear as if it happened yesterday. We sat by the lake eating apples, and she laughed as I tried to skip stones. The memory is bright like sunlight on water, and I feel a soft ache in my chest. I miss her, but her words make her feel close. I set the letter down and pick up another. This one is from my brother, written when he was away at school. His handwriting is messy, the letters big and uneven, like he was in a hurry. He writes about his new friends, the books he read, the cold mornings in his dormitory. I smile, remembering his voice, loud and full of energy. He was always moving, always talking, always dreaming. The letter feels alive, like he is sitting here with me. I see him in my mind, his eyes bright, his hair messy from running outside. The candle's light touches the paper, making it glow, and I feel warm, like I am holding a piece of him. The wind outside grows stronger, rustling the leaves in the trees. I hear a faint tap of rain on the window, soft at first, like a gentle knock. The room feels cozy, the blanket soft around me. I take another letter, this one from my grandmother. Her handwriting is small and careful, each letter shaped with love. She writes about her garden, the roses she loved, the way they bloomed in spring. I can smell the flowers in her words, sweet and fresh, like the air after rain. She describes a day when we sat together, drinking tea, watching the clouds move across the sky. The memory is warm like the tea I drank with her, and I feel her presence in the room. I pause and look around. The apartment is small, but it is mine. The wooden floor creaks when I move, and the walls hold pictures of my family. My mother's smile, my brother's laugh, my grandmother's kind eyes. The candle's flame is steady now, its light touching everything with a soft glow. The rain outside is louder, a steady patter that mixes with the wind. It is a comforting sound, like a song that knows my heart. I sip my tea, cold now, but still sweet, and pick up another letter. This one is from my father, his writing strong and clear, like his voice. He writes about a winter night, when we built a snowman in the yard. The snow was thick, falling in big flakes, and we laughed as we rolled it into balls. His words bring back the cold air, the crunch of snow under my boots, the warmth of his hand holding mine. I was small then, and the world felt big and safe. The letter is short, but it holds so much, his love, his pride, his quiet strength. I touch the paper, feeling its texture, and my eyes are wet. The candle's light blurs, but it is not sad, it is love, wrapped in words from the past. The rain outside is steady now, painting the window with streaks of water. The apartment feels like a small island, warm and safe from the world. I pick up another letter. This one from a friend I knew in school. Her handwriting is round and cheerful like her laugh. She writes about a day we spent in the park, riding bicycles and eating ice cream. The sun was hot, and the ice cream melted on our hands, making us giggle. I can taste the sweetness, feel the warmth of that day. The letter is full of her energy, her joy, and I smile, remembering her face, her bright eyes. The letters are like windows, each one opening to a different time I read more. My hands gentle with the old paper. One letter is from my aunt, who lived far away. She writes about her city, its busy streets, its tall buildings. She sent me this letter when I was 10, with a small drawing of a flower in the corner. I trace the drawing with my finger, feeling the ink. It is faded, but still there like her love. Another letter is from my cousin, telling me about a trip to the sea. His words describe the waves, the salt in the air, the sand under his feet. I close my eyes and imagine it, the sound of the sea mixing with the rain outside. The candle is smaller now, its wax dripping onto the table. The light is softer, but it still fills the room with warmth. I think about time, how it moves, how it carries us. The letters are like pieces of time, holding moments that will never come again. I feel grateful for them, for the people who wrote them, for the love they shared. The rain outside is a steady rhythm, like the beating of a heart. I pick up another letter. This one from my mother again. She writes about a quiet evening, just like this one when she sat by the window thinking of me. Her words are gentle like a hug, and I feel her love across the years. I write in my notebook, my pen moving slowly. I describe the letters, the way they feel in my hands, the way they smell of old paper. I write about my mother, my brother, my grandmother, my father. I write about the rain, the candle, the quiet evening. The words are simple, but they hold my heart. Writing is my way of keeping these memories, of holding the past close. The apartment is silent, except for the rain and the soft scratch of my pen. It feels right, like I am part of the letters, part of their story. The rain slows now, it sounds softer, like a whisper. The candle's flame flickers, casting long shadows on the walls. I pick up another letter. This one from my grandfather. His handwriting is shaky, but strong, like his voice. He writes about a day we spent fishing by the river. The water calm, the sun warm. I was young. And he taught me how to hold the fishing rod, his hand steady over mine. The memory is clear like a picture in my mind. I see his smile, his gray hair, the way he looked at the river. The letter is short, but it holds so much: his patience, his love, his quiet joy. I think about my life, how it has changed. I am older now, with new dreams, new stories. But the letters keep me connected to the past, to the people I love. They are like a bridge linking yesterday to today. I write about this, my pen moving faster now. The words flow like the rain outside, steady and true. The apartment feels warm, the blankets soft around me. The candle's light is dimmer, but it is enough. I feel calm, like the world is holding me gently. The letters are almost done. Now I pick up one more. This one from a teacher I had in school. She writes about a story I wrote, how proud she was of my words. Her handwriting is neat, her words kind. She believed in me, and her letter makes me believe in myself. I smile, feeling warm. The letters are gifts, each one a piece of someone's heart. They remind me of who I am, of where I come from. I write about my teacher, her encouragement, her faith in me. The words are a thank you, a way to honor her. The rain has stopped now, and the window is quiet. The sky is dark with more stars shining. The candle is small, its flame steady but low. I close the box, tying the red ribbon carefully. The letters are safe inside. Waiting for another evening, I blow out the candle, and the room is dark. Except for the faint light from the window, I stand and walk to it, looking out at the town. The streets are wet, shining under the street lights. The world is silent, but it feels alive, like it holds the stories of the letters. I sit back down and open my notebook again. I write a few more lines, describing the evening, the letters, the memories. The words are my way of keeping this moment, this feeling. The apartment is quiet, but my heart is full. The letters have given me something precious, a chance to remember, to feel, to love. I close my notebook and touch its cover, soft from years of use. The town is asleep, but I am awake, holding the past in my hands. I will open the box again, another day, ready to read, to write, to remember.